Hi everyone, I'm Crystal Lee, and I've been going to Hope Chapel for about 3 years now. I grew up Waipio Gentry, all the way in Waipahu, and I now come to Kaneohe every Sunday. I make the commute because it's that great. I came here 3 years ago, and my boyfriend at the time, he's still my boyfriend, Michael, brought me here, and I was amazed. I was like, wow, there's something very special here, and I couldn't pinpoint it, but I suddenly wanted to come every Sunday. I wanted to read my Bible. I was getting my spiritual food, and I was just powered up on God. And after a year of being a part of Hope Chapel, I was saying, Lord, I know you've given each one of us a talent, and I want to use my talent for you. But I also want to reach out to others, and boy, did God do something. It was funny because a couple months after I just started praying, Sarah Fergie walks up to me and she says, Crystal, I was told by God that I need to start a dance ministry, but I don't know how to dance. So can you help me out? And I said, perfect, of course. December of last year, we had our first ever performance as the Hope Chapel Kaneohe Dance Ministry, and we started off maybe with 8 people, but it's grown so much. Just to know that I could be a part of the beginning of something great and to see how contagious it is, it's so overwhelming, so rewarding, and to know that God used me for that. Another thing that God's worked in my life is I said, Lord, I want you to use me, and he was pushing me to run for the Miss Hawaii pageant. If you don't know me, I'm very shy. I came from a very conservative Chinese family, and we don't dress up in bikinis on stage, and but I could barely speak either. Most people don't really hear me go up in public to talk about anything, but the Lord just pushed me to do this. So about a year ago, I won my preliminary as Miss Chinatown. Learned a lot about my culture and how awesome it is to be Chinese. But I continued this journey with the Lord, and on June 8th, I was crowned Miss Hawaii 2013. I kept saying, this is your journey, Lord, this is your journey, because that's what I promised him before I got up on that stage. And it was weird because Billy V comes up to you and he says, how do you feel right now? And you're all crying. And what comes out of my mouth, I had no idea, but I said, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And I had no idea I was going to say that. I have my little Bible app, verse of the day, that pops up, and just the other day, it popped up and it said, for God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. And that was 2 Timothy 1:7. And it made me realize, wow, God is using me as a tool. He's using someone that could not do this on their own, and he's empowering them. And why should I fear when I have God behind my back? For me, I feel like it's really important to get involved, because why are you gonna be a vegetable? Why not have God use you? I was nobody, and God made this for me. Hope Chapel, be careful of what you pray for, because God is gonna maximize it to 100%. What God wants you to do is to reach out to others. Don't be selfish. And something that I've learned on this journey is the best thing you can do for yourself is have selflessness and do things for other people. I'm not just Michael's girlfriend anymore. I'm Crystal. I help with the dance ministry. I'm not only Miss Hawaii, but if Miss America is what God wants for me, I'm going to use my title to profess my faith. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone, because God is going to bless you 100 times more.